many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday. Would you look at this? This is a live shot from our back patio here in Avon, looking up toward Beaver Creek, and my goodness, it looks like the middle of winter. So exciting. But happy Monday. Happy November 4th. I'm Ashley Prill. I'll be your host for the next hour. And we have a great show in store for you. One of my very favorite people is here in the studio. We are going to be chatting with him in just a little bit. But before we get into that, we are so excited to have our favorite resorts starting to open up just left and right. So Keystone opened, of course, back in the beginning of October, the earliest opening that they've had in over 20 years. But Breckenridge will be opening this coming Friday on November 8th. And then shortly behind that, we'll be having a few other openings. Now, we're going to get to the Keystone conditions, which if any of you are up here this weekend, you know that they now have top to bottom skiing, riding, super exciting over there. But also, we are now less than 2 weeks away from Vail opening on November 15th, and then Beaver Creek and Crested Butte will both be opening on November 27th. So really, really just so excited that winter is here, that we're getting the resorts open. And you know, something that's really cool, Crested Butte joined the Vail Resorts family officially last season, but I've only been able to go over there once. I went for my birthday one year. It was a great time. But something that they do for opening day that I think is really, really amazing is they have this community giving celebration. And so this is a tradition that's been going on for a really long time. And now this year, Vail Resorts has committed to matching up to $10,000 to contribute to this foundation. So this is going to be benefiting the Crested Butte Snow Sports Foundation. So what you can do is you can go to crestedbuttesnowsports.org and you can make donations through 4 o'clock on opening day, which is November 27th. And again, Vail Resorts will be matching up to $10,000 if you donate to this amazing cause. So again, crestedbuttesnowsports.org to get your donations in by opening day. Now, also, speaking of that, now is your time to get your Epic Pass. If you haven't done it yet, you want to make sure that you do it now so that you don't miss out on all of the access that you have with this pass. Now, of course, they have several different options. They have the military pass for all of our veterans out there, or for our active duty. That's an amazing, amazing product. Also, the Keystone Plus Pass. This one is amazing. It's under $400. You get unlimited skiing and riding at Keystone all season, plus late season skiing and riding at Breckenridge, and then you also get a few days over at Crested Butte, and it's under $400. That is amazing. But then, of course, if you have your full Epic Pass, you now have access to 37 resorts here domestically, plus you have access to resorts across the entire world. It's really pretty impressive what you can ski and ride now on one pass. Now, coming up on the show, we have Friends of Mountain Rescue coming on to tell us about staying safe in the backcountry. We also have a look at what's happening with that local weather forecast. And if you are looking for ways to kind of plan for the upcoming season, you want to involve the entire family, I have some of my favorite events that I'm going to tell you all about. But first, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with a look at your local weather.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren. just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
What are you doing?
Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can he pay bills and track claims?
He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Oh my goodness, what a beautiful start to our Monday morning. This is looking down at the Beaver Creek Golf Course. A little bit of cloud cover to start off the day, but we're not anticipating that it's going to stick around for very long. And it's a very mild morning here in the Vail Valley. I woke up this morning and it was like, really, there's no frost in my windshield, and it's very kind of like a light jacket time frame for all of us here. And of course, with daylight savings time, it's really nice to see this light first thing in the morning. Now, temperatures today will be getting into the low 40s at the base of Vail Mountain. Partly cloudy skies expected throughout the day, and our winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour. So relatively mild, especially compared to some of the winds that we saw across the I-70 corridor yesterday. Now for tonight, our sunset, this is where things really get real, right? 5:02 p.m. is our sunset tonight with a low around 20 degrees and maybe just a very slight chance of seeing some snow, about a 10% chance. Now for our conditions along the I-70 corridor, if you are traveling to get up here today, we'll be seeing partly cloudy skies across the state, temperatures in the 40s for Vail and for Avon, 51 in Eagle, and 47 in Denver. So very, very mild compared to what we've been seeing maybe, a week ago around the same time. Now, looking ahead in our forecast, would you look at this? Temperatures in the 40s, sunshine all week long, overnight lows in the upper teens and low 20s. And we may have just a slight chance of seeing some showers Wednesday night into Thursday in the Four Corners region, and then maybe Sunday is our next chance for snow, especially around the Continental Divide. But we are going to be taking a look at one of the snowiest places where you can enjoy skiing and riding at Keystone up next.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Now, Keystone opened this year earlier than it has in 20 years, and that's in part because of their improvements for their snowmaking system, but then also Mother Nature, really helped to amp things up. And starting on Friday, they opened top to bottom skiing and riding at Keystone. So they've really been able to open more and more terrain. And so as of today, 44 inches of fresh snow has fallen this season at Keystone, which they still have an 18-inch base depth, but 151 acres are currently open. You can head head on over there, and the lifts start turning at 9 a.m. That's only 5% of the terrain, by the way. They have over 3,000 acres at Keystone. 8 of 128 trails are open, and 6 of 21 lifts are currently operating. And don't forget that they also have their live music series that takes place each Saturday. This Saturday coming up, it's Trout Steak Revival. That's Colorado Bluegrass. And then coming up next weekend, they'll have Frisco Funk. That's one of the best bands voted by the locals in Summit County. And it's live from 2 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon in River Run Village each Saturday. All right, coming up live in our studio, we have Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Okay, I really love my Monday mornings with our first guest today. This is Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. And Dan, okay, every time he comes on, I learn something new. But Friends of Mountain Rescue, can you just explain a little bit about what it is that you guys do on a daily basis?
Friends of Mountain Rescue is a 501c3. It is a spin-off of Vail Mountain Rescue, which is another 501c3. Friends raises money, and the only entity it can give money to is Vail Mountain Rescue.
Got it.
And where they have worked in the community for about 5 or 6 years. It's existed since 2007, but it just sort of laid dormant. And then when we were trying to raise money, and maybe we were able to raise $15,000 or $20,000 in a year, the local signature clubs, the clubs that are on the mountain, always were generous to us, and came to us and said, you know, we really love you guys, and we want to help you, but we've got closets full of stuff we bought at your silent auction. Is there another way? And they found the other way, and we have, as a result, got a foundation now that is rather well funded, and we give a chunk of the interest to Vail Mountain Rescue every year at their request. So it's enough to fund the team for, let's see, a very long time.
Good.
And that's the idea, so that the folks that are on the team are not spending their time going door to door getting items for silent auctions, or in my case, baking cookies. I mean, you don't want to eat my cookies. They're bad.
Especially
and that's what Friends does. And then Friends does a lot of the public relations type stuff, things like this. Everybody on Friends, 4 of the 7 board members are active members of Vail Mountain Rescue, and
Okay.
I'm one of those.
So with Bell Mountain Rescue, if people are just moving into town and they're not really sure what it is that you do, you are a huge, huge entity in keeping people safe and rescuing people when they get into trouble.
We try to do both sides of that. We try to prevent people from getting into trouble, and then we get them out of trouble once they succeed in finding trouble, or trouble finds them. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. We've had a lot of fun with people getting their cars stuck. This is not the time of year you take your two-wheel drive vehicle out to Piney Lake. No, it's the time of year you take your snowcat out to Piney Lake. And we've had people go out there and they get very nicely stuck. And if they're lucky, they're in some places a cell phone coverage. And if they're not lucky, they have to wait for somebody else to come by to take them to where there's cell phone coverage. And our job is to get the people out, not the vehicle. We're Mountain Rescue, not AAA.
Right.
So we've had fun with that at Piney. We've had fun with that at Homestake, which is way, way out there. And people take some vehicles in the woods that they really shouldn't take.
Right, yes.
And it creates problems for everybody. And we sent some folks out last night, and got some folks out that managed to stick themselves, and all was good. There was a lot of humor in that. Unfortunately, you got to have a sense of humor.
I would think so, Dan,
if you don't.
Vail Mountain Rescue, it's an all-volunteer organization.
Absolutely.
So these are people that out of the goodness of their heart at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is, when you get stuck and that call comes in, your team
We're going to go get them.
is doing this just because they care.
It takes a couple of trucks, 4 or 5 guys, 2 or 3 snow machines. That's probably, call it $70,000 or $80,000 worth of equipment. And 3 or 4 guys that are taking either time out for their evening or time out from their job at no compensation to go help somebody who needs help. And they all have different motivations for various things. I've got my own. Some other people have theirs that are different than mine. But it's all because we're out there, and we'd like somebody to come look for us if we got in trouble.
Right.
So we've got to return the favor, and we just pay it forward a little early.
You sure do. And we're going to learn a little bit more about some safety tips that you have, because obviously you're out there, and the guy's experienced, by the way.
No.
That's
the kids are out there. I'm the old fat guy in the warm room with the maps and the radio.
Okay, well, listen, we're going to talk to you about some great tips to keep us safe in the backcountry. Sure. But in the meantime, VailMountainRescue.org is a website to learn a little bit more about how you can donate to keep this amazing organization doing what they do so well. And we're going to take a quick break and look at your local weather forecast. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Now, speaking of another great organization, our ski patrol here at Beaver Creek. This is their patrol headquarters at the top of the mountain. 11,440 feet is where that shot is taken from this morning, but quite a bit of cloud cover to start off the day. We're not expecting to see those clouds stick around for too long though. Partly cloudy skies is what we're predicting with a high around 41 degrees. It's very mild outside right now. By 8 a.m., about 29 degrees is what we are looking forward to, and just some mild winds out of the west today. Now for our temperatures tonight, we're going to be seeing a low around 20 degrees and nice clear skies with that sunset. Thank you, daylight savings time at 5:02 p.m. Oh man, I love this light in the morning, but whenever we see that sunset right around 5 and then down to like 4:30, whoo, gets a little tricky. But today our conditions driving along the I-70 corridor are in good shape. Partly cloudy skies across the state. Temperatures in Eagle in the 50s, 40s for Vail and for Avon, and even cooler down in Denver at 47 degrees. Now looking at our extended forecast, we continue to see a lot of sunshine. If you're going to be going over to Keystone today to maybe get a few turns in, their lifts start at 9 a.m. 36 degrees for those mid-mountain conditions, and we're really going to be looking at just very similar conditions for the rest of the week into the weekend. And really it looks like our next best chance for any kind of moisture might not be until Sunday. So thank you so much to Boost Oxygen for providing this look at your local weather forecast. Up next, we have more time with Dan Smith, so don't go away.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
What is your lotion wish?
Coconut oil,
Cocoa butter, shea butter.
Gold Bond Radiance Renewal exfoliates. Then our triple blend of moisturizers helps prevent dry skin. Now try new Radiance Renewal oil infused cream and whipped shea butter for 24-hour moisturization.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Okay, it's just not enough to do one interview with Dan Smith from Friends of Mountain Rescue. That's why we kept him around. Now, Dan, before we looked at our local weather, you were telling us about, some of the missions you've had going on recently. But as we get into the winter season, I know, the bulk of your missions are, in the backcountry, whether it's hiking or skiing and
snow machines.
And snow machines. And so let's kind of get a little update with where things are when it comes to avalanche conditions.
Well, avalanche conditions right now, according to CAIC, Colorado Avalanche Information Center, there have been 13 observed avalanches. Nobody caught in them. Most people were skiing by an old one. Last year didn't go that way. Last year there were about 2,600 avalanches that were observed. And we had 45 people involved in avalanches, 16 of whom were buried, and 8 of whom were killed. Skiing the backcountry in avalanche terrain is inherently dangerous. You've got the standard tools, shovel, beacon, and probe. Those are the 3 almost important ones. That's the most important one. Thinking.
The one between your ears.
The one between your ears and under your hairline. That one's got to work, or those don't get a chance to work.
Right.
Never do anything alone. We keep saying all year long, everything we're doing, it's a lot more fun with somebody else.
Of course.
Because if you get in trouble in an avalanche, if you make a mistake or just happen to have bad luck, the person that's going to rescue you is the person you're skiing with. We're 45 minutes away. The CRAD program, which is the helicopter inserted avalanche techs, are 20 to 25 minutes away. Your survival after about 20 minutes cuts by half. You have half the chance of survival you did. So the guy that's going to rescue you is the guy you're skiing with. And to do that, you have to have a beacon on. He has to be carrying a beacon to find your beacon. He's got to have a probe pole so that he can kind of hone in on that beacon hit. And he's got to have to shovel to dig you out, and he has to know how to do all these things. AVI 1 courses will teach you that. AVI 2 courses will teach you how to teach other people that. And AVI 3 courses are somewhere between learning an awful lot and a great hut trip. And it's you have to have the knowledge. It's just not, oh, that looks like great snow, let's go do it. And it's not quite great snow. And the difference between survival and not survival is often one turn. We had a young lady of a party of 4 trip an avalanche on Geneva many years ago on a snowboard. And she was doing head over snowboard turns, or rolls all the way down the mountain, about 800 feet. And at the bottom, she landed head up. One turn more, one turn less, she's landing head down. You don't survive the head down. That's luck. Now, you know, if you really want to test your luck, go to Blackhawk, put your money on the roulette wheel, and if you lose, they'll buy you a drink. The mountain will not buy you a drink.
This is very
true. It just will not do that for you. It will not. And it has zero interest in your survival. You have to be the one that's interested in that. And it takes knowledge, it takes tools, and it takes time.
Dan, of course, because our time, there's never enough. So you're going to have to come back next Monday so we can keep talking. But if people want to find out more about Vail Mountain Rescue and what happens with this organization, and also help support it, where would you send them for more information?
VailMountainRescue.org.
Okay.
We have a lot of interesting things on that website. Things you should carry in the survival bag. We have this little quart Ziploc bag. We have the kind of clothes you should take with you. Just remember, cotton kills. Do not wear anything cotton. And you know, maybe I'll start each one of these spots. Cotton kills. We go over there. It does set a rather macabre tone. But.
It does. It does. Maybe we'll work on that. We'll work on that. But VailMountainRescue.org. And again, Dan, thank you so much for being
Pleasure
here.
Always.
And just, I want to let you guys know too, they never ever charge for any of their rescues. So if you do get in trouble, call 911. Vail Mountain Rescue never charges for any of their rescues. They're amazing. So VailMountainRescue.org. We'll be right back.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Well, look at this right here. This is the wave in Glenwood. Seems like a little bit of a chilly day for me to be out there, that is for sure. But we do have partly cloudy skies on the way. You can see the snow on the banks there, and also still some remaining fall colors in Glenwood. Now, our highs today will be reaching into the low 40s at the base of Vail Mountain, but it's really starting off very nice and mild for us here in the mountains. There was not an ounce of frost on my windshield this morning. It was kind of a pleasant surprise to walk out to. Now we'll see some nice clear skies overnight tonight. Our sunset, this is kind of the big story after daylight savings time. 5:02 p.m. is when that is taking place. Now if you want to get out, do some skiing and riding at Keystone, 36 degrees for the middle of the mountain. Well, actually more like a little above 10,000 feet. That's where these mid-mountain conditions are coming from, and the top of Keystone is above 11,000 feet. So this gives you some perspective as far as what kind of layers to wear, but definitely layers of sunscreen will be important. And don't forget the Breckenridge is opening this Friday, November 8th. Now looking at our forecast for this week, lots of sunshine ahead, temperatures staying in the low 40s, and then our overnight lows also really consistently in the upper teens and low 20s. And it looks like the next best chance that we have for moisture is probably going to be on Sunday, but we'll keep you updated as we get a little bit closer to that time frame. Now with sunshine, with snow, you know it goes perfectly with that, at least in my opinion. Margaritas. Coming up, we're going to take you to one of our favorite places just off the slopes in Vail Mountain. You can literally take your snowboard off and walk right on up and grab some happy hour. It's El Sabor. Stay with us.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Setting the tone for the team, that's what I embraced. Hustling, doing the dirty work. Chocolate milk has protein, carbohydrates, and it tastes great. Everything that I need to recover after a hard workout.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lion's Head, you're gonna find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
Delicious.
a good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix: flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's
Let
correct.
them dry off, and now the final preparation in the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them. It gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish taco.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvail.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvail.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, look at this. This is a beautiful shot over in Breckenridge. Looks like it's peak 8 over there. That's kind of a crazy shot. And Breckenridge will be opening this coming Friday, so get ready for that opening day to take place. We are now officially less than 2 weeks away from Vail opening on Friday, November 15th. Now, also located over in Summit County, where you'll find Breckenridge, is the outlets at Silverthorne, and they are open from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. daily. And I was just doing a little sleuthing on their sales, and the Columbia outlet right now is doing up to 60% off the entire store. So if you need to get geared up for winter, they have some of the best gear, and at 60% off, you can't beat it. So stop on by. Again, they're open from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. daily. Now, it's very mild here on our back patio in Avon. A lot of work already taking place this morning. Temperatures will be reaching into the 40s today at the base of Vail Mountain, and tonight, of course, with daylight savings time, we now have our sunset taking place right around 5 p.m. So get ready for that. Nice clear skies overnight tonight. And if you're planning on getting over to the outlets at Silverthorne from the Vail area, nice clear skies as you make your commute along I-70 with partly cloudy skies, whether you're in Vail, Avon, Eagle, or even Denver. And Denver is actually going to be a little bit cooler than Eagle today, with a high of 47 there, 51 in Eagle, but partly cloudy skies. And this sunshine continues really through the rest of the week, and our next chance of seeing some moisture, especially along the Continental Divide, may be sometime on Sunday. We will keep you posted as we get more information. Coming up, we have your book report. We have some exciting news about one of our local libraries. They've been working on it for a really long time, so stay with us. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
What are you doing? Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can it pay bills and track claims?
He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
So some really exciting news. It officially kind of happened last week, but I wanted to draw some attention to it. So recently, the Eagle Valley Library District did some huge renovations to the Eagle Public Library. Now, the Eagle Valley Library District is made up of Avon, Gypsum, and Eagle. And so for the Eagle Library, it's now officially reopened after months and months and months of construction. And so what they've done with this renovation, they have added 6,000 square feet indoors. On top of that, they've had a 300 square foot little reading terrace, and then outside they've added a 7,300 square foot pocket park. So pretty exciting news over there. And on a daily basis at any of those libraries, you can find some really great programming for the entire family. And there's a lot that they offer for the kids. So just a little kind of rundown. They have art in the afternoon. That's a monthly after school art program. They have the Book Bunch. That's a monthly interactive book club for 3rd to 5th graders. They also have Brain Busters, that's a monthly after school STEM program. Genius Hours, that will also focus on STEM topics. And then they have Reading Buddies, where they collaborate with the little guys and high school students, and they take turns reading to each other. And then on top of that, they also have school holiday matinees. So if your kids are going to be out of school for a certain length of time, make sure to log on to evld.org to find out what kind of programming they offer, because it's completely free. So amazing, amazing resource. Now, if you're looking for some other things to do with your family while you're here in town, you know, I think one of the barriers, right, for a lot of people is learning how to ski or snowboard in the first place. And if you're in an intimidating environment, it can be really, really difficult. But did you know that Beaver Creek is home to the largest dedicated learning terrain in the state of Colorado? So they have really done some amazing renovations to make their resort the most family friendly, and really just, in my opinion, anywhere on the planet. Now, what they have is some learning terrain at the top of the mountain with Red Buffalo Park. They also have Hay Meadow Park, which gives you your very own gondola as a beginner. And then you also have the ranch where you can go and you can dine. And it gives you this separate area where you can feel free to learn at your own pace. It is absolutely incredible what they've done. And let's take a closer look at Hay Meadow Park.
Welcome to Hay Meadow Park, Beaver Creek's beginner-friendly learning area located at the base of the resort. There truly is no better place to learn to ski and ride. In Hay Meadow Park, students and instructors benefit from a safe and controlled learning environment, ideal for building up confidence and progressing on the slopes. A dedicated, beginner-friendly gondola allows students to comfortably ascend to the top of the park. Here, smart terrain features guide students through the learning process, helping them to pick up the basics and hone their skills on the snow. The Ranch, Hay Meadow's kid-friendly restaurant, offers healthy, satisfying cuisine that adds to the learning adventure. Gentle sloping terrain, magic carpets, and groomed runs make learning here fun and effective. Plus, there are special surprises around every corner. and plenty of sweet treats along the way. Enroll your kids in Beaver Creek Ski School, where we promise that by the third consecutive day of lessons, ages 5 to 6 will be skiing or riding Hay Meadow Park, and ages 7 to 14 will graduate to Red Buffalo Park.
That's a pretty impressive guarantee right there that after 3 days of consecutive lessons, your kids could be skiing or riding Hay Meadow Park. So amazing learning terrain right there at Beaver Creek. And, you know, speaking of kids and families, something that I think is so fun to do at Beaver Creek is ice skating. And it's because Beaver Creek, in my opinion, it looks exactly like a snow globe would look if you were actually inside of one. And the heart of Beaver Creek Village is the ice skating rink, and they're going to be opening up their ice skating to the public once again starting on November 21st. And so it can be really affordable. If you have your own skates, it's only $5 to go and skate there. And then if you need to get skates, it's $10 admission and rentals, and then $15 admission and rentals for ages 13 and up. So it's $10 for 12 and under, 15 for 13 and up. But that's still amazing. That's like the price of going to a movie, and you can go and you can ice skate with your friends and family right there at Beaver Creek. And again, that opens up for the season on November 21st. All right, we're going to take another quick break. We'll have a look at that local weather forecast, and then I have some of my favorite signature events to kick off the winter season.
This holiday season, give your family the gift of the extraordinary.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Great weather, great friends. You just saved a bunch of money by switching your boat insurance to Geico.
It was easy. Folks, can it get any better than this?
Is that what I think it is? That is an armada of tiny sushi boats.
Awesome! I forgot to pack lunch.
You had one job. Oh, chopsticks, wasabi, and soy. Coming in a little hot.
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
We have a beautiful start to a brand new week here in the Vail Valley. A lot of sunshine in the forecast, although we're starting off with some cloudy skies and some pretty mild temperatures. And I think, the crew here at TV8 was pretty surprised as we all woke up this morning and made our way into work just with how mild the temperatures feel, especially after what we saw, at the beginning of last week with those temperatures in the single digits. Not the case today. Now, we're going to be seeing our temperatures reaching into the low 40s at the base of Vail Mountain and a lot of sunshine. So get that sunscreen out and get ready for a beautiful day, whether it's, doing a little walking your dog. Maybe you want to get out and do some skiing and riding at Keystone. It's going to be a perfect day to do that. Now, tonight our sunset takes place at 5:02 p.m. with our low right around 20 degrees. And then as we look at what's happening with our I-70 conditions, nice and clear out there. Temperatures in the 40s for Avon and Vail, 51 in Eagle, 47 in Denver. And these conditions really continue for the foreseeable future. But if you do want to take some turns at Keystone, they open at 9 a.m. And for those mid-mountain temperatures, around 36 degrees, so just a little bit cooler. That's just above 10,000 feet where those temperatures are coming from. Now, speaking of Keystone, they have kicked off their season with style this past weekend. They did their first music series in River Run, and they continue this for this coming weekend, also for next Saturday. So from 2 to 4 o'clock at River Run Village, you can enjoy some great live music. And this Saturday, it will be the Trout Steak Revival. They are a Colorado bluegrass band. And then coming up on November 16th from 2 to 4, it's Frisco Funk. That's one of Summit County's favorite après bands. So again, 2 to 4 o'clock on Saturdays in River Run Village at Keystone. That's where you're going to find that great live music. Now, coming up, we are so excited, of course, for Vail to be opening on November 15th and then for Beaver Creek to be opening on November 27th. But one of the best parts, in my opinion, of the opening day ceremonies for Beaver Creek is cookie time. And they're going to be kicking off their annual Beaver Creek Cookie Competition at 2 o'clock on November 27th. This is where you get to enjoy the 5 options of the finalists who have submitted their cookies, and you get to taste them. And then within about 20 minutes, 5,000 cookies are consumed, and then the winner is named. They get bragging rights and also $1,000 if they happen to be the winner of the world's best chocolate chip cookie competition. So that's coming up on November 27th as part of Beaver Creek's opening day. Now let's kind of switch gears a little bit, head back over to Summit County. Breckenridge will be opening on November 8th, that's this Friday. But one of the ways that they really welcome winter is with the lighting of Breckenridge. So that starts off, as you can see there, with a ton of people dressed up like Santas as part of the running of the Santas. They all run down Main Street, and then Santa himself is there to light up the town of Breckenridge with the town tree, and it's absolutely beautiful. So it all starts on the afternoon of December 7th, and you can get all signed up by going to breckenridge.com if you want to learn more information about that. Now, once Vail is open and we are underway with the season, once we get into December, it's a time to celebrate and to really welcome winter in a big way, and that happens with Vail Snow Days. So this year it is scheduled to start on December 12th, and for 4 days there are festival activities. There's also some great live music, and most of these activities are completely free for your entire family. So one of the best draws, of course, is the live music. So on top of, the bonfire and then the Bluegrass and Bloodies, then coming up on December 13th, you have Modest Mouse taking the main stage for free. And then on the 14th, we have the Head and the Heart that will be headlining. So really exciting activities to look forward to as we welcome winter here in the Vail Valley. And right now we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. and make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
What is your lotion wish?
Coconut oil, cocoa butter, shea butter.
Gold Bond Radiance Renewal exfoliates. Then our triple blend of moisturizers helps prevent dry skin. Now try new Radiance Renewal oil-infused cream and whipped shea butter for 24-hour moisturization.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
Now look at this beautiful time lapse. This is from kind of the Midvale area where they've been doing a lot of work on creating some new snowmaking opportunities for the upcoming season, which means that we'll have better early season conditions. And also because we're starting the season off better with the conditions, that means that our later season conditions will also be in great shape. And again, Vail will be opening next Friday on November 15th. Really excited to see that happen. You can hear there's already work taking place behind me in Avon, and it's a beautiful Monday, so make sure to get the sunscreen ready. Even though we're starting to see a lot of clouds first thing this morning, we're expecting to see a lot of sunshine later on this afternoon. Now coming up on the show for tomorrow, we'll be live once again from 7 to 8 a.m. and we'll have Walking Mountain Science Center joining us in the studio, as well as the Eagle County Animal Shelter. So if you maybe are looking to add another member to your family of the furry variety, you never know who they might be bringing on. It could be a cat, could be a dog, could be a guinea pig. You never know. You're just going to have to tune in to find out. But thank you so much for joining us this morning, and we'll see you back here live at 7 a.m. tomorrow.